Hey, good morning from you-know-where, Southern Nevada. Hey, earlier this year I was in my local gun shop and they had this used Ruger Mini-14 on the rack, so I took a look at it and guess what? Just fell in love with it. Now this is an older model. This is the standard Mini-14. This one was actually made in 1993. And it's a little different than the current Mini-14 ranch rifle. And we'll go over that here in just a minute. But I do have a Ruger ranch rifle, so we'll go over the differences. And it's mainly, the differences are mainly the sighting system and the barrel on the Mini-14. But let's take a close look at this, and then we're going to shoot both of these and have a whole lot of fun. All right, Mini-14, look at this. This is in near mint condition. Look at the stock on this. There's barely a scratch on it. You know, I really like the stainless look on a Mini-14. Just really do enjoy shooting one of these. I've owned a handful over the last 35 years. Okay, a couple of differences between this older Mini-14 and the ranch rifle. The rear sight. On the older Mini-14 here, the rear sight is just a basic, simple peep sight, which is fully adjustable. And the front sight is just a standard simple blade. On the ranch rifle, rear sight's a little more refined, I think. It's fully adjustable. And the front sight has actually got two protective blades around the center blade to help protect it if you drop it or bump it. Okay, now you can mount a scope on this older model, but you have to buy a scope mount that attaches to the side, and then the scope tends to sit up kind of high. And personally, I don't like a scope on a Mini-14 just because it just doesn't feel right when I shoot it. So I like to have my Mini-14s just with the open sights. Now on the ranch rifle, it has the scope mount milled right into the receiver. These two points right here, that's where your scope rings will attach. And a modern Ruger ranch rifle does come with two scope rings. You know, I do want to mention these are very loud, obviously, so I always wear double hearing protection. I have earplugs in, and I'm also going to put some earmuffs on, and then we'll put a few rounds through this. I don't have my son out here this morning because he's at work right now, but we did get out a couple days ago. Got out into some really beautiful country and we shot both of these rifles, so I'll show you some of that video here in a few minutes, but right now I think it's just time to shut up and shoot. All right. Okay, you know what? The Mini-14, it's one of those guns you either love them or you hate them, or like me, you're kind of in between. Don't love it, but I certainly don't hate it. One thing people like about the 14, just extremely reliable. Very simple. They don't look mean and nasty. I mean, it's just really a nice looking rifle. Now, what a lot of people don't like about the Mini-14 is the accuracy. Right now, if I was to shoot this at 100 yards with a scope on it, with this very thin barrel, I would get probably 3 to 4 inch groups. And if I shoot this and warm that barrel up, then I'm going to be shooting 4 to 6 inch groups. So, you know what? I can live with that. And but what Ruger did in 2007, 2008, they put a thicker barrel on their Mini-14, so accuracy improved. This one here, I can get about 2 inch groups at 100 yards with it. So that is a big improvement with the Mini-14. Ooh, I love that echo.
I got an 8-inch plate about 100 yards out. See if I can hit it. All right.
Nice shooting, son.
Thank you.
All right, let's try this Mini. See what happens.
Got him.
One more.
Nice.
All right, it's shooting a little bit to the right. Let me try one more. All right, 3 out of 3. Hey, I got that rock out about 200 yards. I can't tell how big it is, but it's not very big. So I'm going to zoom back in and take a couple shots and we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to sit down for this and put my earmuffs on, but let's go ahead and get zoomed in and see what happens. Whoo, doggy, look at that. Hey, I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I really do like the Ruger Mini-14. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.